The timber that holds strong and true. Article 1, the very first command: all legislative powers rest in Congress' hands. A Senate and a House, the people's chosen few, to make the laws that guide this red, white, and blue. No king, no monarch, no single voice to reign, but representatives accountable and plain. The legislative branch, the timber of the frame, the people's power, the beating heart and aim. The timber of the House, strong and standing tall. The legislative branch, answering freedom's call. Senate and the House, working side by side. The people's voice, where liberty abides. The timber of the House, the first and solid part. We the people's power, beating in the heart. They meet, they debate, they pass the nation's laws with care and caution for freedom's sacred cause. This is the branch that starts where power begins, accountable to those who cast the votes and win. No hidden kings behind a throne of gold, but open chambers where the people's will is told. The timber of the House, the foundation deep and wide, the first great pillar of American pride. From the people's will the government derives its might. The legislative branch, keeper of the light. The timber of the House, strong and standing tall. The legislative branch, answering freedom's call. The timber of the House, the start of liberty's tree. We the people's power, for you and me. Two halls, one voice. Article 1, Section 1, the power is made clear. All legislative authority vested right here. A Congress of the United States, both humble and grand, consisting of two chambers, working hand in hand. The Senate and the House, designed with wisdom's art, to balance passion with deliberate heart. No single body ruling with unchecked might. Two halls, one voice, keeping liberty right. Two halls, one voice, that's the founder's plan. Two halls, one voice, for this American land. Senate and the House, working side by side. The people's power, where the laws abide. Two halls, one voice, balancing the fight, protecting freedom's flame with wisdom's light. The House speaks for the people, close and true. The Senate stands for states with a longer view. Together they debate, together they decide. No hasty action, with caution as their guide. This bicameral design, so clever and so wise, prevents the rush of passion from stealing liberty's prize. Two different voices, yet one united song. The Congress of the people, where the power belongs. Not one voice shouting, but two in harmony. The genius of the system, for you and me. Two halls, eternity. Two halls, one voice. Choosing the people's hand. Every 2 years. Article 1, Section 2, the founders made it clear. The House of Representatives, chosen by the people near. Every second year they stand before the voters' eyes. The people's house, where the common voice applies. 25 years old, 7 years a citizen true. Must live in the state they seek to represent for you. Apportioned by the census, one for every 30,000 souls. The closest chamber, where the people's will controls. Choosing the people's hand. Every 2 years we stand, choosing the people's hand. Across this blessed land, the House of Representatives, closest to the ground. The people's voice, where liberty is found. Choosing the people's hand. Accountable and true, the beating heart of government, for me and you. They hold the power of the purse, impeachment in their hand. The people's direct voice in the sovereign land. Vacancies fill quickly when a member leaves the fight. The House chooses its speaker, guiding with the light. Not distant senators with 6-year terms to high, but representatives elected with the people by their side. This is the chamber closest to the voters' call. The people's hand, the foundation of it all. Every 2 years, the people get to choose who speaks for them, who they want to use. Choosing the people's hand. Every 2 years we stand, choosing the people's hand. Across this blessed land, the House of Representatives, the people's truest friend. Accountable government, that's the founders' grand design. Choosing the people's hand. The wisdom we hold dear, keeping power close, year after year. Choosing the people's hand. Choosing the people's hand. Every 2 years. The High Council of Two, steady and true. Article 1, Section 3, the Senate takes its stand. 2 senators from each state across this blessed land. 6 years they serve, 1 vote for every member there. The High Council of Two, chosen with wisdom and care. Divided into 3 classes, staggered every 2, so the Senate never changes all at once. It's true, 30 years of age and 9 years a citizen born, inhabitant of the state. That's how the rules were drawn. The High Council of Two, steady in the storm. The High Council of Two, keeping the republic warm. 2 from every state, balancing the fray. The High Council of Two, wisdom lights the way. Deliberate and thoughtful, not rushed by passion's call. The High Council of Two, protecting one and all. president presides when the chamber's in debate, breaks the tie when votes are even, that's the founder's straight. Sole power to try impeachments with the Chief Justice high. 2/3 must convict or the accused goes free to fly. From the smallest state to the largest in the Union, grand equal voice in the Senate, that's the balanced plan. The High Council of Two, the cooling saucer wise, slowing down the House when passions rise. Not hasty like the People's House, but thoughtful, deep, and true. The High Council of Two, guarding me and you. Oh, the High Council of Two, steady in the storm. The High Council of Two, keeping the Republic warm. Two from every state, equal voice for all. The High Council of Two, answering freedom's call. The High Council of Two, the wisdom of the age, keeping our republic strong on history's page. Oh, the High Council of Two, steady and true. High Council of Two, steady and true. Setting the Tuesday line every 2 years. Article 1, Section 4, the founders made it plain. Times and places for elections, not left to chance or rain. Each state legislature sets the rules for how we vote, but Congress can step in if the system starts to choke. The first Monday after the second Wednesday in November's light, that's the Tuesday line, when the people exercise their right. Regular rhythm, no king decide, and when the power stays with the people again and again. Setting the Tuesday line, every 2 years we stand. Setting the Tuesday line across this blessed land. House every second year, Senate 1/3 at a time. The people's voice, the Constitution's rhyme. Setting the Tuesday line, steady as the sun. Free elections, the beating heart of freedom won. Congress can change the rules if states fall out of line, but the power starts with the people, that's the grand design. No endless delays, no sudden surprise. Regular order keeps the republic wise. From the smallest town to the Capitol Hall, the Tuesday line ensures the people's call. This simple rule, so humble yet so grand, protects the republic in the sovereign land. Not left to whim or royal decree, but regular, honest for you and me. Setting the Tuesday line, every 2 years we stand. Setting the Tuesday line across this blessed land. The people choose their leaders, clear and true. The Tuesday line, the red, white, and blue. Setting the Tuesday line, the founders' clever key, keeping power where it belongs, with you and me. Setting the Tuesday line every 2 years. The rules of the chamber, order in the hall. Article 1, Section 5. The founders set the tone. Each house judges its members, standing on its own. Elections, returns, qualifications, they decide with care. A majority makes quorum, so the people's work is there. They write their own rules, punish disorderly ways. With 2/3 vote, they can expel for misbehaving days. They keep a journal of all that they do, publish it for the people, except when secrecy is due. The rules of the chamber, order in the fight. The rules of the chamber, keeping power right. Quorum and journal, rules and discipline strong. The House and Senate, where the people's work belongs. The rules of the chamber, transparent and true. Accountability, that's what we do. Yeas and nays recorded when 1/5 demands the call. No sneaking through measures behind the people's wall. No long adjournments without the others' consent. 3 days at most, that's how the system's meant. Each chamber guards its honor, its process, its name, so power stays accountable, never the same. These rules keep Congress working as the founders plan. The rules of the chamber, protecting the land. Not chaos, not whim, but deliberate and fair. The rules of the chamber, handle with care. The rules of the chamber, order in the fight. The rules of the chamber, keeping power right. From the journal to the gavel, from the vote to the rule. The rules of the chamber, the people's tool. The rules of the chamber, steady as the sun. Accountable government for everyone. Rules of the chamber, order in the hall. The workman's pay, earned and kept in line. Article 1, Section 6. The founders wrote it down. Compensation for the service paid from the public ground. Senators and representatives receive their honest due, but never more than what the law says is true. While serving, they are free from arrest on the way, except for treason, felony, or breach along the way. For speech and debate inside the chamber walls, they cannot be questioned in any other halls. The workman's pay, earned and kept in line. The workman's pay, with limits clear and fine. No conflicts, no corruption, no special deals allowed. The workman's pay keeps the republic proud. The workman's pay, fair but strictly bound. Accountable service, that's the higher ground. No member during their term can take a civil post if the office was created or its pay was increased the most. No one holding federal office can sit in either hall. The founders drew the line so power wouldn't fall. These disabilities protect the public trust. No self-dealing, no hidden schemes in the dust. The workman's pay, honest, transparent, and right. Keeping representatives serving in the light. Not for personal gain, but for the people's call. The workman's pay keeps government small. The workman's pay, earned and kept in line. The workman's pay, with limits clear and fine. No conflicts, no corruption, no special deals allowed. The workman's pay keeps the republic proud. The workman's pay, the founder's wisdom shown, accountable service for the people's own. The workman's pay, earned and kept in line. From the ink to the law. Article 1, Section 7, the founders laid it plain. All revenue bills must start in the House's domain. Then the Senate can amend, debate, and vote their mind. But the process is careful, no shortcuts they design. Present it to the president, sign it or return, with objections written clear so the people can learn. 2/3 in both chambers can override the veto. From the ink to the law, the people's voice rings true. From the ink to the law, that's the careful way. From the ink to the law, where the people have their say. House and Senate working, president in the chain. Checks and balances, keeping power tame. From the ink to the law, deliberate and write the legislative process, shining freedom's light. If he doesn't sign within 10 days, Sunday's not included. It becomes law anyway, unless Congress has concluded. Every order, resolution, vote that needs both halls must go to the president, that's the rule that calls. No secret deals, no midnight tricks in the night. The process is open in the people's sight. This careful path protects us from impulsive might. From the ink to the law, keeping government right. Not hasty, not hidden, but deliberate and fair. The founders is wisdom written in the air. From the ink to the law, that's the careful way. From the ink to the law, where the people have their say. Checks and balances working every single day. The legislative process keeping tyranny at bay. From the ink to the law, the founders' master key, keeping power honest for you and me. From the ink to the law. 17 iron keys, unlocking the power. Article 1, Section 8, the founders gave the keys. 17 powers listed, clear as you please. Taxes, duties, borrowing on the nation's name. Regulate commerce, coin money, that's the game. Punish counterfeiting, post offices and roads. Promote science and arts through patents. The founders' code, declare war, raise armies, provide for the navies. Might make all laws necessary and proper within the light. The 17 iron keys, that's the founders' plan. The 17 iron keys for this American land. Enumerated powers, limited and true. The 17 iron keys, keeping Congress in view. The 17 iron keys, the backbone of the refrain, keeping government bounded in freedom's name. Punish piracies on the seas, define offenses clear, organize the militia when the call comes near. Exclusive rule in the federal district to make all laws necessary, but within the purview. These keys are iron, not a blank check to spend. They define the limits so power doesn't bend. From taxes to the military, from commerce to the post, the 17 iron keys, the things we value most. Not unlimited power, but enumerated and clear. The 17 iron keys keep liberty near. The 17 iron keys, that's the founder's plan. The 17 iron keys for this American land. Enumerated powers, limited and true. The 17 iron keys, keeping Congress in view. The 17 iron keys, the wisdom of the age, keeping our republic strong on history's page. The 17 iron keys, unlocking the power. Upon the high chair, limits on the power. Article 1, Section 9, the founders drew the line. Powers denied to Congress, clear and fine. No suspension of habeas corpus, except in dire need. No bills of attainder, no ex post facto laws to feed. No capitation taxes, unless by the census rule. No taxes on exports, that was the golden rule. No titles of nobility, no foreign gifts without consent. The bounds upon the high chair, keeping government bent. Bounds upon the high chair, that's the founders' a shield. Bounds upon the high chair, protecting what we yield. No kingly power, no unlimited reign. The Constitution draws the line again and again. Bounds upon the high chair, limits on the throne, keeping liberty safe for all who call it home. No preference to one port over another state. No money drawn except by law, that's the gate. No titles from abroad without Congress to say. The bounds keep power humble every single day. These prohibitions, written bold and true, prevent the government from growing beyond its due. The high chair has limits, that's the genius play. Bounds upon the power, keeping freedom's way. Not everything under the sun, only what's allowed. The bounds upon the high chair keep the republic proud. Bounds upon the high chair, that's the founder's shield. Bounds upon the high chair, protecting what we yield. No unlimited power, no unchecked might. The bounds keep government honest in the light. Bounds upon the high chair, the wisdom of the age, keeping liberty strong on history's page. Bounds upon the high chair, limits on the power. sovereign line, clear and true. Article 1, Section 10, the Constitution draws a line. No state shall make its own treaties, that power's not thine. No letters of marque, no coins of their own design, no bills of attainder, no ex post facto laws that bind. No impairing contracts, no titles of nobility grant. The sovereign line protects the Union's plan. No state can wage its own little private war. The founders drew these limits forevermore. The sovereign line drawn for liberty, the sovereign line for you and for me. No state can break the Union, no state can run free. The sovereign line keeps the country one country, clear and strong. The boundaries we demand, the sovereign line across this blessed land. No state shall lay imposts on goods that cross their way. No troops or ships of war without Congress is okay. These restrictions keep the states from going astray. So the Union stands united every single day. From the smallest state to the largest in the frame, the sovereign line plays a crucial game. It balances the power, keeps the peace intact. The sovereign line, that's where freedom's back. Not too loose, not too tight. The sovereign line keeps the future bright. The sovereign line drawn for liberty, the sovereign line for you and for me. No state above the Union, no chaos in the land. The sovereign line, the wisdom of the plan. The sovereign line, the wisdom of the age, keeping our republic strong on history's page. The sovereign line, clear and true. Oh, Sentinel, standing on the watch. Article 2, the executive power is placed in one president with duties clearly traced. Commander-in-chief of the Army and the Navy's might, faithfully executing laws from morning until night. He receives ambassadors, commissions, officers true, but always under law, that's the founder's view. Not a king, not a monarch with unlimited reign. The lone sentinel bound by rules that remain. The lone sentinel standing on the wall. The lone sentinel answering freedom's call. Executive power checked and held in line. The lone sentinel serving all in time. The lone sentinel faithful to the end, executing laws for every woman, every man. He gives the State of the Union, recommends what's due, convenes the Congress when the need breaks through. The power to pardon, the power to command, but always within the limits of the founder's grand plan. No endless rule for years upon the dial. The people's servant walking the narrow mile. The executive branch, the lone sentinel's post, protecting the Union from coast to coast. Not above the law, but serving to the call. The lone sentinel dial. Power turns again. Article 2, Section 1, the power is defined. Executive authority and one president assigned. 4 years on the dial, chosen by the nation's hand, through electors chosen by each sovereign land. Natural-born citizen, 35 years old, 14 years a resident. The requirements are bold, compensation set by law but never changed mid-term. The lone sentinel, bound by rules that hold him firm. 4 years on the dial, power turns again. 4 years on the dial, answer to the people's pen. Not a king forever, not a throne for life. 4 years on the dial, keeping power right. 4 years on the dial, the founder's clever key, regular elections for you and me. The electors meet and cast their votes with care. The peoples will express through this chosen pair. If no majority, the House decides the fight. One vote per state, keeping balance right. The vice president stands ready in the line, succession clear, the system's grand design. Before he takes the office, oath he must recite, to preserve, protect, and defend with all his might. Not endless rule, not royal blood or name. 4 years on the dial, the republic's flame. 4 years on the dial, power turns again. 4 years on the dial, answer to the people's pen. The executive branch checked and held in line. 4 years on the dial, the people's grand design. 4 years on the dial, the wisdom of the age, keeping liberty strong on history's page. 4 years on the dial, power turns again. The sword and the pardon in the president's hand. Article 2, Section 2. The president commands, Commander-in-Chief of the Army and the Navy lands. He calls forth the militia when the nation needs defense. The sword of the republic for freedom's own expense. He requires opinions from department heads so wise, and grants reprieves and pardons under mercy's eyes. Except in cases of impeachment, the power holds true. The sword and the pardon, both from me and you. The sword and the pardon in the president's care. The sword and the pardon with wisdom and with prayer. Defend the nation, show mercy when it's right. The sword and the pardon, balancing the fight. No king above the law, but power in his with their agreement sent. The executive power vested in this chosen one to faithfully execute the laws till his duty's done. From battlefield command to the pardon's gentle hand, the founders balanced power across this blessed land. The sword protects us, the pardon shows grace, the president's duties in their proper place. Not a crown of gold, but a solemn trust. The sword and the pardon serve the people's just. The sword and the pardon in the president's care. The sword and the pardon with wisdom and with prayer. Defend the nation, mercy when it's due. The sword and the pardon, keeping freedom true. The sword and the pardon, the wisdom of the age, keeping our republic strong on history's page. The sword and the pardon in the president's hand. The message to the floor from the highest chair. Article 2, Section 3. The duties are defined. The president must inform the Congress of the state of mind. From time to time he gives the Union's true report, recommends the measures that the people need in court. On special occasions he can call them to convene, adjourn them if they disagree on when the break should be. He receives ambassadors from lands afar and sees the laws are faithfully executed. That's the bar. The message to the floor from the highest chair. The message to the floor, keeping power fair. State of the Union recommendations clear. The president reports year after year. The message to the floor, transparency and light. Accountable leadership, keeping freedom right. He commissions officers who serve the public trust, ensures the laws are carried out. That's a solemn must. No hiding in the shadows, no silent disregard. The executive must answer, that's the founders' guard. From the bully pulpit to the written word, the message to the floor, so the people can be heard. Duty and responsibility, bound by oath and law. The president serves the people, that's the higher call. Not a king above the law, but a servant of the call. The message to the floor for one and all. The message to the floor from the highest chair. The message to the floor, keeping power fair. State of the Union, let the people know. The president reports and the republic grows. The message to the floor, the founders' wise design. Accountable government for all time. The message to the floor, year after year. The great accountability when power goes astray. section for the founders wrote it clear: removal from office when high crimes appear. The president, vice president, and civil officers all impeached for treason, bribery, or other high crimes that call. The House brings the charges with majority vote. The Senate tries the case with 2/3 to remove the code, not for policy fights or mere partisan spite, but for serious offense that threaten freedom's light. The great accountability, that's the founders' guard. The great accountability, when power goes too far, no one is above the law, no matter how high the seat. The great accountability keeps the republic sweet. The great accountability, the ultimate check in line, keeping government honest for all time. House has the sole power to impeach and accuse. Senate sits as jury, Chief Justice when the president's in use. Conviction removes from office, disqualification too, but criminal trials can still follow. The process isn't through. This mechanism ensures the highest in the land answers to the law as the founders plan. Not vengeance, not politics, but justice pure and true. The great accountability, the republic's sacred view. No king above the law, no official beyond the call. The great accountability protects us one and all. The great accountability, that's the founders' guard. The great accountability, when power goes too far. The great accountability, the ultimate constitutional tool, keeping liberty safe for every woman, every man, every fool. The great accountability, the wisdom of the age, keeping our republic strong on history's page. The great accountability, when power goes astray. Where justice stands alone. Article 3, the judicial power is placed in one Supreme Court, with inferior courts embraced. Judges hold their offices during good behavior's light. Compensation protected, never diminished in the fight. Independent of the passions of the day, the high slave bench keeping tyranny at bay. Interpreting the Constitution, the laws of the land, the third branch arising, steady, firm, and grand. The high slave bench standing tall and true. The high slave bench for me and for you. Lifetime service while good behavior holds. The high slave bench where justice unfolds. Independent guardians of the highest law. The high slave bench protecting freedom's cause. They decide the cases, great and small, with impartial eyes, answering freedom's call. No king, no Congress, no fleeting party sway. The high slave bench keeps the balance every day. From Marbury's precedent to the highest appeal, the judiciary guards the rights that we all feel. Good behavior only ends. There's solemn post-impeachment, the exception when the standard's lost. Not swayed by elections, not bent by power's call. The high slave bench upholds the law for all. history's page. The high slate bench, where justice stands alone. Life on the line, good behavior's call. Article 3, Section 1, the power is defined. The judicial branch, one Supreme Court enshrined. Inferior courts Congress may from time to time create. Judges hold their offices by good behavior's gate. Compensation paid, protected from the whims of men, never diminished while they serve the people's pen. Independent judiciary, the founders' master plan. Free from pressure, serving justice for the land. Life on the line, good behavior, sacred vow. Life on the line, independent judges now. No king, no Congress, no fleeting party sway. Life on the line, keeping justice pure today. Life on the line, the third branch standing tall, protecting liberty for one and all. They interpret the Constitution, the laws of the land, with lifetime tenure, so they fear no reprimand. Not elected, not appointed to please the passing crowd, but sworn to the law, humble, clear, and proud. Good behavior only ends their solemn post. Impeachment the exception when the standards lost this insulation from the storm of politics and might. Keeps the high slate bench shining freedom's light. Not swayed by elections, not bent by power's call. Life on the line upholds the law for all. Life on the line, good behavior, sacred vow. Life on the line, independent judges now. The judicial branch, the balance in the frame. Life on the line, forever it remains. Life on the line, the wisdom of the age, keeping liberty alive on history's page. Life on the line, good behavior's call. The scales of the land, weighing truth and right. Article 3, Section 2, the power is defined. Judicial authority for cases of every kind. All cases in law and equity under this Constitution's light. Laws of the United States and treaties shining bright. Ambassadors, admiralty, controversies wide between states and citizens on either side. Original jurisdiction for cases high and grand. Appellate for the rest across the sovereign land. The scales of the land, weighing truth and right. The scales of the land in the people's sight. Jury trials for crimes where the justice for everyone. Original and appellate, the balance we demand, the judicial power across this blessed land. Controversies between states or citizens of different climes, the Supreme Court stands ready in these trying times. Trial by jury for criminal cases clear in the state where the crime occurred. That's the rule we revere. No arbitrary power, no judge above the law. The scales of the land protecting freedom's core, from the highest disputes to the smallest claim. Justice is measured in the founder's name, not swayed by power, not blind to the plea. The scales of the land keep justice free. The scales of the land weighing truth and right. The scales of the land in the people's sight. Jury, trials, and jurisdiction, the balance we demand. The judicial branch protecting this great land. The scales of the land, the wisdom of the age, keeping liberty balanced on history's page. The scales of the land, weighing truth and right. The ultimate fracture, betrayal of the land. Article 3, Section 3, the founders drew it tight. Treason defined narrowly to protect the light. Live in war against the United States, so true, or giving aid and comfort to enemies, that's the clue. No loose interpretation, no political attack. Two witnesses to the same overt act, that's the fact, or open confession in a court of law. The ultimate fracture held to the highest bar. The ultimate fracture, betrayal of the whole. The ultimate fracture, the gravest crime we know. Levying war or aiding foes with heart and hand. The ultimate fracture against this sovereign land. The ultimate fracture, narrowly defined, protecting liberty for all mankind. No attainder of blood, no forfeiture beyond the life. Congress sets the punishment, but mercy tempers the knife. No vague accusations, no weapon for the strong. Treason is specific, the Constitution's song. This careful limit stops the tyrant's favorite tool to brand their rivals traitors, breaking freedom's rule. The ultimate fracture, rare and gravely weighed, protecting the republic from both sides of the blade. The highest crime, the deepest cut, defined with wisdom, so justice stays uncorrupt. The ultimate fracture, betrayal of the whole. The ultimate fracture, the gravest crime we know. To witnesses or confession, the standard must be met. The ultimate fracture, we never will forget. The ultimate fracture, the founders' careful line, keeping liberty safe for all time. The ultimate fracture, betrayal of the land. The border accord, full faith and credit. Article 4, Section 1, the founders made it clear, full faith and credit to every state we hold dear. Public acts, records, and judicial decrees honored across the land from sea to shining seas. No state can ignore another's lawful deed. The border accord, planting unity seed. Marriage contracts, judgments recognized and true. One nation, one respect for me and for you. The border accord, full faith and credit strong. The border accord, where the union belongs. From California to Maine, from Texas to New York, states respect each other, that's the founders' word. The border accord, the glue that holds us tight. One nation under law, shining freedom's light. Congress can prescribe the manner and the proof, how records travel, keeping chaos from the roof. No state stands alone, no island in the sea. Full faith and credit, binding you and binding me. The simple clause prevents a patchwork of disdain, keeps the union whole through joy and through the pain. The border accord, wise and humbly grand, keeping states as partners in the sovereign land. Not separate nations, but one united frame. The border accord calls each state by name. The border accord, full faith and credit strong. The border accord, where the union belongs. From every border, every state, every town. The border accord never lets us down. The border accord, the wisdom of the age, keeping liberty united on history's page. The border accord, full faith and credit. Faith and credit in the hand across the land. Article 4, Section 1, the founders wrote it true. Full faith and credit, what one state does, the others do. Public acts, records, and judicial decrees honored from sea to shining sea with dignity. A marriage in one state is valid in them all. A judgment rendered, standing proud and tall. No state can turn its back on another's lawful deed. Faith and credit in the hand, planting unity seed. Faith and credit in the hand, that's the union's glue. Faith and credit in the hand, for me and for you. From New York to California, Texas to Maine, states respect each other, breaking every chain. Faith and credit in the hand, the founders' clever art, keeping one nation beating in one heart. Congress can set the rules for how we prove what's true, so records travel cleanly, red, white, and blue. No patch flesh and bone. The trust between the sovereign parts of this great whole. Faith and credit in the hand, the union's living soul. Not separate nations, but one united frame. Faith and credit in the hand, calls each state by name. Faith and credit in the hand, that's the union's glue. Faith and credit in the hand, for me and for you. From every border, every state, every town, faith and credit in the hand never lets us down. Faith and credit in the hand, the wisdom of the age, keeping liberty united on history's page. Faith and credit in the hand across the land. Citizens in every county, equal under the law. Article 4, Section 2, the founders made it plain. Citizens of each state have rights across the grain. Privileges and immunities the same in every state. No discrimination when you cross that line so straight. If a criminal flees to another state's domain, extradition brings him back, justice must remain. No state can shield the fugitive from the law's demand. Citizens in every county, one united land. Citizens in every county, equal rights we claim. Citizens in every county playing the same game. From New York to Texas, from the mountains to the sea, the same protections for you and me. Citizens in every county, the union's sacred tie. One law for all, under freedom's sky. No state can treat outsiders as second class or less. The clause ensures fairness, that's the founders' yes. Fugitives returned when justice calls their name. No safe havens for the guilty in the sovereign game. This simple rule binds the states as one great whole, prevents the patchwork chaos that would tear apart the soul. Citizens in every county, equal and true, the Constitution's promise for me and for you. No second-class citizens, no safe harbor for the wrong. Citizens in every county, where we all belong. Citizens in every county, equal rights we claim. Citizens in every county, playing the same game. From sea to shining sea, the promise holds so true. Citizens in every county, the red, white, and blue. Citizens in every county, the wisdom of the age, keeping liberty united on history's page. Oh, citizens in every county, equal under the law. Raising a brand new star on Article 4, Section 3, the founders gave the key. Congress holds the power to admit new states to be. No new state formed inside another without consent cleared, nor by joining parts of states without approval near. From the Northwest Territory to the Great Wide Plain, new stars were added, expanding freedom's reign. Equal footing with the old, that's the sacred rule, raising a brand new star for the Union's growing school. Raising a brand new star on the flag so true, raising a brand new star, red, white, and blue. From territory wild to sovereign state so grand, Congress brings them in across this blessed land. Raising a brand new star, the Union grows once more, liberty expanding from shore to shining shore. Louisiana, Texas, California's golden call, Hawaii and Alaska answering freedom's call. Each new state admitted on equal terms and right, no second-class members in this sovereign light. Congress makes the rules, but the principle stands tall. New stars on Old Glory, answering freedom's call. The process is careful, the promise is grand, raising a brand new star for this united land. From wilderness to statehood, the dream expands, raising a brand new star in freedom's hands. Raising a brand new star on the flag so true, raising a brand new star, red, white, and blue. From every territory, every hopeful plea, the Union welcomes new stars for you and me. Raising a brand new star, the wisdom of the age, keeping liberty growing on history's page. Raising a brand new star on freedom's flag. The shield of the Republic, standing for us all. Article 4, Section 4, the founders made the vow, a republican form of government to every state endowed. No monarchy, no dictatorship, no rule by single hand, a republic for each state across this sovereign land. The United States shall protect each state from invasion's threat and against domestic violence when the legislature asks yet. The federal shield extends to every sister state, keeping the Union safe from sea to shining gate. The shield of the Republic, standing strong and true. The shield of the Republic, for me and for you. Republican government in every state we claim. Protection from invasion, that's the founder's name. The shield of the Republic, guarding liberty's light for every state and every citizen, day and night. When trouble rises, when enemies draw near, the federal power stands ready, crystal clear. Domestic violence quelled when the call is made. The shield of the Republic, never to be swayed. This solemn duty binds the Union, strong and whole, protecting every state from the mountains to the shore. No state left alone in the face of coming storm. The shield of the Republic, keeping freedom warm. Not just words words on paper, but a promise kept alive. The shield of the Republic, helping us survive. The shield of the Republic, standing strong and true. The shield of the Republic, for me and for you. Republican government and protection from the fray. The shield of the Republic, forever it will stay. The shield of the Republic, the wisdom of the age, keeping liberty safe on history's page. The shield of the Republic, standing for us all. The living thread, weaving through the years. Article 5, the founders left the door ajar, a way to amend the document, but never from afar. 2/3 of both houses, or 2/3 of the states, ratified by 3/4 legislatures or convention call. The living thread connecting past and all. Not easy, not hasty, designed with wisdom's art, to keep the Constitution living in the people's heart. The living thread, binding old and new. The living thread, keeping freedom true. Amendments made with care, with deliberate might. The living thread, guiding us through the night. The living thread, the genius of the plan. A Constitution that grows while it still stands. 27 times the people have agreed to add and clarify the rights that we all need. From the Bill of Rights to women's suffrage stand, the thread has held us across this blessed land. No simple majority, no fleeting whim or trend. A high bar set, so change is truly meant. The living thread, connecting every age, adapting with wisdom on history's page. Not frozen in time, not changing with the wind. The living thread, where liberty begins. The living thread, binding old and new. The living thread, keeping freedom true. From the founders' vision to the future we claim. The living thread, forever it remains. The living thread, the wisdom of the age, keeping our republic strong on history's page. The living thread, weaving through the years. The living thread, the living thread, weaving through the years. The living thread. The unbroken vow, the supreme law. Article 6, the founders sealed the sacred intact. This Constitution and the laws made in its name, the supreme law of the land, forever the same. Judges in every state are bound by this decree. No state law can override. That's the key. Senators, representatives, officers, great and small, swear an oath to support it. Answering freedom's call, the unbroken vow, the supreme law of the land, the unbroken vow, on which we take our stand. No state, no local rule, no power can defy the Constitution's promise. Reach into the sky, the unbroken vow, binding one and all, the supreme law, answering freedom's call. No religious test shall ever be required to hold office or public trust. That's how liberty's inspired. This clause unites the states beneath one banner true. Federal law supreme, the red, white, and blue. From the depths of the past to the oaths that we swear, the unbroken vow shows how much we care. It binds the union together strong and whole. The supreme law, the beating heart and soul. No higher law, no greater claim. The unbroken vow, forever it remains. 9 signatures on the stone. The Union is born. Article 7, the final step so grand, ratification by 9 states across the land. Not all 13 needed to make the new frame stand. 9 signatures on the stone, enough to command Delaware first, then Pennsylvania strong, New Jersey, Georgia, the list grew long. Debates in every hall, the Federalists called. 9 states said yes, and the dream stood tall. 9 signatures on the stone. The Union is born. 9 signatures on the stone. A new day is sworn. From the weakness of the old to the strength of the new. 9 signatures, and the dream came true. 9 signatures on the stone. The founders' master key. The Constitution lives for you and me. New Hampshire made it 9. The threshold finally met. The rest would follow, but the Union was set. Rhode Island last, but the 9 made it real. A more perfect union. The people's seal. With ratification came the promise and the test. A government by the people, signatures on the stone. The Union is born. 9 signatures on the stone. A new day is sworn. From 13 colonies to one sovereign land. 9 signatures by the people's hand. 9 signatures on the stone. The wisdom of the age. The Constitution lives on history's page.